the same. All right. So Imani, choose one of your events that you'd like to put into your paper. Choose any one that you like. All right. You want to read this?
U, U.S. government
Demanded
demanded Great
Germany
Germany stop its
policy,
policy of
and this is a big word, indiscriminately,
indiscriminately
yeah, it's a big word,
skipping,
sinking
seeking,
of non-military ships,
the non-military
leading to
leading to Germany
perfect
signing
signing
a government
an agreement.
agreement.
Okay, so if we're signing an agreement, what might this event be referring to based on your headlines? You got an answer? What are you thinking?
The treaty of Versailles.
The treaty
That is one of the agreements that was signed. There is another agreement that was signed prior to the Treaty of Versailles because I do believe the Treaty of Versailles happened near the end of the war, at the end of the war. So we got to think about one of the other agreements that was signed. Slovakia. So the Zimmerman telegram refers to, okay, Slovakia, choose one of your events and let's review it. So one of the things you guys can do is what Joseph is doing. I like this idea that Joseph has. Before he is pasting down his events next to the headlines, he's actually laying it out on his newspaper to see which one fits best with the headline. And then that way, if it's not glued down, then he's able to rearrange them until he has the correct one. So if you're uncertain about which pledge it is, you can choose one of the pledges or one of the agreements. And then if you want to change it, you don't have it glued down. And you can change it. And so what we call that in journalism and writing newspapers is editing. So we get to edit. Well, it's not about what size the piece of paper is. It's about the information that's on your paper. Devakio, did you choose an event?
choose U.S. the U.S.
Show it to me. Pull it away from the rest of your set so that we can see. U.S. government demanded that Germany stop its policy of indiscriminately sinking non-military ships, leading to Germany signing an agreement. So we said that this was an agreement, so it would be one of our two agreements that was signed from the start of World War One to the end. So if this one's difficult, then you want to try and find one that matches a header. So what's another one that you can consider? You can place it anywhere you like, and you can edit it later. Because in journalism and writing newspapers, we get to edit. You need some help with any of the events? Okay, so which one is it? A German, go ahead.
A German
Submarine
submarine supported
torpedo
torpedo and
sank.
sank a Brit-
Yeah, British. Yes.
British passenger
Perfect.
ocean
Liner.
liner traveling from New York to England.
So it's talking about a You got it. You see how you did that, Devakio? Which one are you looking at? Which one of your events are you looking at? Which one is this? Peace negotiations between Germany and the Allies were completed when an agreement was signed. So now you have two agreements. So which one of the two agreements, where would you like to place your two agreements? You can place them with any headline that you believe this event matches. Let's go ahead and place those two agreements. You don't have to glue it down now, but you at least want to start placing events on your newspaper.
Done.
Which one is an agreement? This one's an agreement, and this one's an agreement.
I'm done.
Perfect. Did you glue everything down?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. All right. And I'm going to take a look at yours a little bit later, Yosef. I want to continue to help your classmates.
Germany U-boats sunk 3 American ships. The United States went to war against Germany.
Soldiers.
Soldiers were sent to important
Europe.
Europe on ships to fight the
Central.
Power.
Okay. So which one of these headlines do you believe fits that event? We have German U-boats sank 3 American ships, and it says United States went to war against Germany.
No.
Mm-hmm.
United States. It says the United
States
States
entered the war. Yeah, and you found that right here in your event.
and led
So you want to keep on using that reasoning to finish placing your events next to the matching headline.
who's this?
This says Austria-Hungary
Austria-Hungary
blamed the
the
neighboring
neighboring
country,
country of
Siberia,
Siberia from
for,
for the
we got another big word, assassination. Assassination, I say you say, assassination. Mm-hmm. And sent troops into Serbia. So we have the assassination of Archduke. We have World War begins. We have a pledge, the Sussex Pledge. We have the Zimmerman Telegram. So you have 4 of them left. So this is telling you if someone's being blamed for a bad thing that happened in another country, and in response to this awful thing that happened, they sent troops into Serbia. And what do you think they did when they sent those? You are getting good at this. You're going to be a great editor. Devakio, have we decided to place some other items, some other events? Let's place them first and then we'll do them. Which one do you want to try next? Okay, so what does this one say? Can you read any of this for me? Okay, so Austria-Hungary blamed the neighboring country of Serbia for the assassination and sent troops. This is the assassination of the Archduke, and they sent troops into Serbia. So where do we think this event goes within our newspaper? So if we're matching it to our headlines, here you go. I'm gonna let you hold that so you can place that into your newspaper. And then we'll move on to your next one. Imani, make sure you can keep going while I help Devakio out. British. Devakio,
against
Where are you gonna place this one?
riches against incessant
Why are we placing it there? This is the sinking of the Lusitania.
place. Okay.
Are we talking about the sinking of the ship here?
Let's talk about
Okay, so let's place it. We're just placing right now. And let's sit up a little bit, because maybe that will help you to focus. All right, so we got 4 more to block here, and you said you wanted to do this one. So we have British agents intercepted a Western Union telegram from Germany to the German ambassador in Mexico. Which of these headlines, you have 4 left, do you think matches this event? Devakia, let's place this in your hand so that we can put it in our paper. So we just talked about a Western Union telegram to Mexico. And we have 4 headlines left. We have the assassination of the Archduke in 1914, the sinking of the Lusitania in 1915, the Zimmerman telegram in 1917, and the last one is the United States enters the war in April 6, 1917. So where would you like to place that? Great, you do a great job when you're alive and alert. So let's keep going. Which one? You have 3 left, and then you need to get them all glued down. Which one? Give me one. Pick it up. All right. Can you hold it so I can read it to you? On my way. All right. Do you know any of these words? Let me hear you read anything on this paper that you recognize. Let's give it a try. Do you know what that word is? Because this, okay. What's the next word? German U-boats sank 3 American ships. The United States went to war against Germany. Soldiers were sent to Europe on ships to fight the Central Powers. Which of your 3 remaining headlines does this event match? Okay. Miss Imani, how can I help you? All right. 8 agents intercepted. I say, you say intercepted. Thank you, Yosef, for the support. A Western Union telegram from Germany to the German ambassador in Mexico. Which of your 3 remaining headlines matches that event? What did the British agent send? Mm-hmm. Union. Telegram. Germany. German. Ambassador. Oh. So which one of these does that match? What is the event telling you happened? It says a Western Union telegram was intercepted on its way to Mexico, to the ambassador in Mexico. So which of those events would that possibly be? Let's place it. You wanna place this down a little bit? And I can get you some scissors so it doesn't overlap. Or sometimes you can get creative. You do that, and then it makes your work look really neat. And I see you made some changes. I see you did some editing to your newspaper. Okay, what did you change?
I
What change did you make?
I changed WW. I changed Australia.
So you had this here, and you had this here.
Yes.
So why did you change it? What made you?
didn't seem right?
Well, guess what? Can I share something with you?
Yes, ma'am.
It was absolutely right. You had it right the first time. Okay. You can finish drawing that down. I like that, Imani. Are we almost? You're placing this one here. Let's see. Okay. And as I was sharing with Yosef, you can always modify so that it fits neatly in your box, because I know that you're very detailed about your work. So guess what, you guys? You have less than 10 minutes to glue it down. Devakia, would you like to put your last three events? Your glue is dry. I have another glue stick you can get at a try. Let me see. No, your glue is perfect. Let's see what you did. You just placed some stuff anywhere? Is that what you did? Well, you do, but you want to acknowledge your headlines, you want to read your events, and you want to match them to the correct headline. So let's pick up another event. Devakia, let's pick up another event. Any one of your choice. Peace negotiations between Germany and the Allies were completed when an agreement was signed. Where would you like to place that? Something was signed. Let's take a look at our headlines. You have assassination of Archduke, you have the sinking of the Lusitania, and you have the Treaty of Versailles signed. Where would you like to place this event? An agreement was signed for peace negotiations. Hold your head up. Where would you like to place this? Perfect. Okay, two more. And this one's upside down, so you gotta wake up, Devakia. Place your last two and then glue it down. You have about 5 minutes to glue it down. All right, let's get them all glued down. You feel good about your I can tell, but you're pushing through it, so thank you. All you have to do now is glue it down, get your name and date on that paper, and you will have completed your assignment.